So here is our question is about short encoding words. So here you can read the problems thoroughly, and I will explaining everything by taking this example. Okay, let's go to the notepad. Then I will explain properly. So here's our example is a word containing three words: time, me, and bill. What we have to do? We have to return a short encoding string where every each and every word will be included. So here will be our answer: string, time, has, bill, and every and after inserting the every possible word, we will also include, or we will also insert a has for separating process. Okay, or you can say that every word will be separated by the has. Okay, so here will be the answer. Here you can see that time is a time, and it is also in the list, and after including that time we will insert has, and you can see that there is a me also in that particular time string, and after that we can see that has is also in the string. So here we will cover the both two words, and covering the both two words, and finally bail is also here. So you can say that this is the final answer. And what will be the length of that particular string? This will be the train. So what we can notice? We can notice that uh, for me, me word, we can see that me is included in a time. Me is me string is also included in time. So we can say that me is a suffix of time. What is the suffix? Okay, suffix is the last word, or you can say the last string of particular string. It may be the suffix. What will be the suffix of a time? The suffixes will be the ime, me, and e, but not full time. But suffix will not time. Okay, excluding the t word, the rest of the word will be the suffix. Okay, suppose IME is a suffix, me is a suffix, and e is also suffix. So you can see that me is suffix also of a time, and also me is in the list words. So we can delete it, or we can discard that me from that particular answer string, or you can say the what will be where we will store the particular string. We can discard from there. So uh, if you take this time, it will cover time and me both. Okay, and we will insert, then we will insert has after then, and after that we can see the bail word. We will insert that bail, and we will insert has also. So let's talk about the another example. So there is a time, bail, me, IAME, ALL. So what will be the shortest encoding string? The encoding string will be time, and here we can see that IME and AME is covering. So we will simply discard that both of this word, and after that we will insert has, and we can see that bail. So we will insert bail, and we also can see that double L is also in this bail. So we will simply discard this L double L. So after that we will insert has. Okay, so that will be the our final output, and it will be the length of this will be 10. Okay, but one more thing. Suppose meme word. Take the example of meme. uh, okay, so here we can see that me is also present in the first two indices. You can say that me is also present in zeroth index. If we find, if we write the code find method, then it will print 0 and 0 1 2, it will print 2. So you can see that in the zero index we can find the me, but it will not included, means it will not consider as a suffix. Okay, because it will not consider as a suffix. So what can I do? uh, Here we can see that me is also present in the last two, in the two indices 2. So here we can consider me as a suffix. So here's a point: when we will find a word, we will also include, or we will also check with the we will also check that word with has. Okay, so that we can see that if the last string is equal, if last string is equal to that word or not. If that word is equal to particular word, then we will simply discard it. Okay, point number one, when we will find or we will search, then we have to add has at the end. And by the way, my algorithm is using by sort method. Okay, so let's go to the code. Then I will I can explain that properly. Okay, so firstly we have to, what do we have to do? Here I will give some error. I will give some error for proper explanation. Then I will explain properly. Okay. So firstly, we have to declare a empty string where we can store everything, and we will iterate iterate every word of this words list. But before that, we will first we will take the first index of word. Okay, then we can create that word with then we can search properly. Okay, and what I have told that every after the every word insert, we will add has. So I will simply adding the has after that word, adding that word or inserting that word. So then we will iterate every word. Okay, so what will we do? We will iterate every word, and we will check that if that word is present in another word or not. And how will it find? We'll find like that way: is dot find words dot I plus has, because we are adding has because we will check that that word is in the last or not, because if this word is in last, then we can say that the both word is in the particular word. Suppose I am explaining further. Okay, I am explaining again. So suppose there is a time and me word. So I I have a string with time has, and when we will find that me in that particular string, then we can see that me is in the in the 0 1 2 index. But here it may possible that that me word is also exist in another index. But where are these whatever these points, here it says that the reference of reference string is ends with the has character. So we have to also check that if that me is present in last or not. Okay, right. So we have to also check that has is also present after that word or not. So we will check that that word. We check that me has the word in that particular word. So we can get that particular answer if this word is present or not. Okay, if present, then it will give the particular position. If if we get a position, then I can say that that word is present in that particular string. Okay, I hope you can understand. Suppose here I am finding that word with has, and I get position if I get position, any position, okay, then we'll continue, we'll not adding that word. Okay, and else we'll add that word, that particular string, and we'll and lastly we'll return that answer. Okay, I think I make some mistake. uh, okay, sorry, I will just I have to return the size of that particular string, but I am returning the string. I mistake. Okay, here you can see that whatever example they have given, the both cases are passed. But here's a problem that we can see when we will submit that code. You can see that here's a problem happen. What is the problem? Problem is firstly we have a me and then time, right? Then I'm taking this example. Okay, mm, me and then time. Okay, me and then time. What it means? It means whenever we will first insert that me in the string, that will be me has, and whenever we will find that time. Okay, but you can see that time is not present in that particular me word, right? But particular string. So what will happen? It will insert that word also. But here we can see that in the time, if we consider time has as a string, then we can see that in a time me is present, me word is present. Then what will be the happen? The, the output will be wrong, right? So we have to also what we have noticed, we have noticed that time is greater, time length time length of the time is greater than me word. So it may possible if we check in a bigger letter, bigger string, in a bigger string or bigger word, it may possible that a small word is present in that particular word, right? Suppose we considering that word me, time. So it may possible in that time me word is present. So so for that case we are not adding that me, right? So for that reason we'll sort that particular word list, sorry, particular word list. But we have to compare. We sorted, we have sorted, we have sorted that list. But we have to compare. And why I'm showing that? Suppose I have taken that example and printing that example means that list, and after sorting and taken given example, so you can say that that is printing me and time. Okay, suppose I'm taking example of this. Okay, look, bell me, and after sorting bell me and time will be the in the word, because b comes before me and m come from before t. But we have to also compare that is if time is length is greater than me or not, right? So we have to compare, we have to define a compare method. What will take, it will take two string as a parameter and return if one of these one of these string is greater size or not. If greater than other string, then it will return true. If true, then it will, so that the sort method will sort that particular words list properly. So that what can I do, we can compare the size of two string. So the b bell and me will be taken. Okay, first what will happen, bell and me will be taken, and will take, and it will compare the size. Then bell will become first and then me, and the further case bell and time will be compared, and it will taken like this. Time bell, time me, and bell. So first it will compare with these two words, and you can see that time is time length of time is greater than of length of me or not. If yes, then it will simply time will become first, and ame will become second. Okay, then further it will check these words. Okay, if this word is correct, then it will come after that me. And for second case, from you can see that me is smaller than Bill, but we want to bigger, right? We want to bigger word, bigger length of size of word. So it will just swap. Okay, it will just swap, and and the final length will be this. Okay, I hope you can understand. Okay, this will work like this, and then you can see that the output will be the same. You can see that time, Bell, and me. For that case, me and time. For that case, when we will compare me and time, it will check that me is greater than length of me is greater than with time of me, or sorry, length of time. If yes, then however it was, it will be it will be like that. But if it is wrong, then it will be just swap of these words. So you can see that me is a lesser length, I mean smaller length than time time length. So it will be swapped with like this, and the output like the words list of will be like this. So time will become first, and then me will become first. And whenever we will check, firstly we will insert time has, and and the next time when we will check the me word is present in the time has or not, you can see that time me has is present in the time has. So we will simply discard it, and we will get the smallest word, encoding word, and we will return the 5. What will be the length? It will be 5, because the time has the length of 5. So then it will be give the answer properly. So if we submit that code, I hope it will work, and we'll check the rest of the examples. Yes, you are also correct. Okay, just uh, count it down. Okay, uh, let's submit that code. Yes, it worked. Okay, so I hope you can understand my logic, whatever logic I have. Okay, so as for today, and wait for a minute. I just writing down the time complexity and space complexity. Okay, so the time complexity will be the n log n. Why? Because we are sorting, and the sort for sorting purpose, you can see that the time complexity will be the n log n for best method, or best possibility, best case, you can say that. um, and the second case, uh, I am iterating every word in that particular words list, so it will take the n time. Okay, and we're finding the particular word, means word in that particular list, so it will work with one time. Okay, and we will storing for my we're storing that word in a particular list, or you can say a particular string. So we are storing every, if there is a worst case, suppose there is a case like that: home, back, back to home. Okay, so you can see that back to home. So you can say that that will be the worst case, right? Where every word is inserting in that list, or you can say that particular string. So for that case, we are storing the nth length nth length of word. So you can say that space complexity will be the O of n, and n is, what is this n? The n is a length of that particular word list. Okay, so time complexity will be the n log n, and the space complexity will be O of n, where n equals to size of particular given list, wherever it is the length of that words length of words list. So you can see that that will be the time complexity. I hope you can understand my logic and whatever I have told. So I know there are many mistakes in grammatical my speech. I hope you will forgive me. Uh, I know this is my second video, so I will improving myself for the so that I can improve myself in my communication, in my explanation. Okay, please support, and thank you for today.